Oh, hi there, guys. Man, Halloween is just around the corner, and if you ask me, there's no better time to watch the escapades of these two classic villains. Yeah, I could also watch some of the actual Halloween movies, and I'm not saying a bad word about Michael at all, but it just feels like it will be a bit on the nose. And Jason and Freddy, man, they just each provide a different thrill than Michael does. Jason for his sheer brutality and his status as an unstoppable force, and Freddy for his creative sadism. And both of them have such engaging, unique designs. It's no wonder these two became huge icons of the monster world. But now I can't decide. I mean, do I want to watch the evil Freddy torture his victims in their dreams, or do I want to watch the determined Jason go in for the kill like a force of nature? I don't know. I just wish there was a way I could watch both of them at the same time.
Oh, but there is. Hello, fish.
I want to play a game. No, not you! Oh, come on now. Is that really a way to greet an old friend? And after I got all dressed up for you and everything. You wound me. You truly do. No, it can't be. Oh, but it is. Come on now. You didn't think you could get rid of me that easily, did you? But I ended you! Yeah, that's right. You did. I served you for years, sitting through one awful horror movie after another in that cramped, shoddily written, low-resolution, badly edited little hell of mine. I got better at it. And then you left me there to rot, to go off and do all this, to do the same thing without me, to make things easier for yourself without having to face the horrors that I did. But I think it's time for a little reunion, don't you? What do you want? I told you, I want to play a game. You and me, we're going to watch this little gem. This highly anticipated crossover that everybody had been waiting for years. And if you and your rose-tinted glasses can convince me this movie has any value, I'll leave. I'll go back to my hole and suffer in silence, and you'll never see me again. Yeah, well, what happens if you and your cynical tinted glasses... Yeah, grade A comeback there, champ. Fuck off! What happens if you convince me it's garbage? Then your little show is going to need a new host. I, for one, nominate me. So, we're putting our lives on the line. Why, yes! And it's all for your entertainment. Oh boy, Freddy versus Jason. It sounds like a match made in heaven, doesn't it? Or, well, a really awesome part of hell. Paramount Pictures and New Line Cinema tried to make this movie for years after both franchises rose in popularity, but licensing troubles and general disagreement on the direction to go kept dashing those plans. Hell, Friday the 13th Part 7 was originally supposed to be Freddy vs. Jason, until those plans got canned and they reworked it into Jason fighting a telekinetic girl. Which I will admit is a highlight of the franchise, Freddy or no Freddy. I mean, where else can you watch a Potter plane with a human head and it be flung at a zombie in a hockey mask? Hey, do you mind? I'm doing setup here. But after Jason Takes Manhattan tanked, things changed. New Line acquired the rights for Friday the 13th, and suddenly both franchises were under the same roof. It still took years and several rewrites, but in 2003 it happened. Freddy and Jason were finally on screen together to battle for dominance. And to say the least, moviegoers were excited. But could it live up to expectations? No. Let's find out. The movie begins in, where else? Hell, where Krueger has been trapped for years since no one is dreaming about him anymore. However, when he finds Jason down there, he gets an idea. Disguised as Mrs. Voorhees, Freddy convinces Jason to rise from his grave yet again to start a murder spree in Springwood, intending to convince the town that Freddy is back so that he can appear in their dreams once more.
Rise up, Jason! Your work isn't finished! Hear my voice and live again!
His heart? His black heart? They're doing a callback to that cancerous lump of a franchise entry called Jason Goes to Hell? Well, that is how he went to hell in the first place. You shut up or I'll grind you into Jason patties! We then cut to these three girls named Lori, Gib, and Kia having a little party in the old Elm Street house. We got them all here, folks. There's drunk chick, sassy black chick, an obvious final girl with no personality and a tragic past.
I mean, Laura, you've barely gone out since what? Since my mom died?
So, since she hasn't gone out for so long, the girls invite two guys named Trey and Blake in an attempt to goad Lori into some peer pressure sex. Because, you know, that's what friends are for. Just be glad they're hooking her up with idiot Blake rather than rapist in the making Trey.
I got a kink in my neck. Come on. Massage it out for me. Babe, you made me ask you twice.
Babe, you know I don't like to be touched after, okay?
Fine, I'll go shower then.
Good. Your hair smells like menthols anyway.
Asshole.
That won't be necessary. Oh, yeah! Oh, that was satisfying. But stupid! It's still stupid. This movie is stupid.
You kids need some assistance?
Pretty funny? Yeah, pretty funny. While Jason kills off Blake 2 back at his house, Lori falls asleep after being questioned at the police station, where she has her first Freddy nightmare.
His name is Freddy Krueger, and he loves children, especially little girls.
Which is why he only targets nearly adult teenagers.
We're your friends. We're everyone.
Sure! Hey everybody, don't watch this movie! It sucks! Oh, will you give it a fucking chance? It's barely started! We then cut to a mental institution where Will, Laura's old boyfriend who mysteriously disappeared a few years ago, is being kept along with his friend Mark and a lot of other kids without really knowing why. When he hears about the murder at Laurie's house and wants to check on her, he and Mark manage to escape by way of the best escape plan ever conceived. Mooning the guards.
Sweet dreams, monkey boy.
What the hell was that for, man?
Well, that was easy. Hey, do you think that's how Michael Myers got out of his asylum? You know, there's no rule in this game that says I can't cut you. Back at school, Laurie naturally tells everybody about her nightmare, unknowingly following Freddy's plan to the letter. And just to spread fear even further, Mark and Will appear as well, confirming her story. Oh, and we're also introduced to the token nerdy kid, Lindemann, who tries to console Laurie.
Right. You know, actually, if you need anybody to talk to, or maybe someone...
Whoa, Lindemann, let me give you a tip. Place your hormones back in the box and quit while you're ahead, okay? We don't have time for data dork right now. Thanks.
Right. Sorry.
Jesus, Kia! Okay, look, I get that Lindemann's approach and timing is not exactly ideal here, but even if this is partly motivated by him crushing on Laurie, he does seem pretty genuine. I mean, there's looking out for your friend, and then there's just being a rude bitch for no reason. Normally I'm against this whole black character dies early thing in horror movies, but please give me some good news about this girl.
Got your nose!
It's something. After some research at the library, Mark and Will conclude that they were sent to the facility and drugged because they were dreaming about Freddy. Turns out the whole town has a conspiracy going to keep him out of the public mind by covering up all mentions of him and his murders. We then cut to a big field party hosted by... Oh god, really?
Yeah, man, and I heard that Freddy Freaky used to live here. Fucking gutted Trey like a goddamn turkey, man. Like I heard his intestines and shit were just on the floor.
Really? They just put a blatantly obvious copy of Jay from Jay and Silent Bob in here? What the fuck? What's next? Is he gonna turn out to have a friend named Quiet Rob or something? Fuck! Fuck? Fuck! 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 Motherfuck! Motherfuck! Fuck! Motherfuck! Noise!
Snoochie boochies. Asshole.
Oh, and we get another round of Kia versus Lindemann.
You know what, Kia? I used to think you hated me because you thought I wasn't good enough for Lori. But that's not it. See, you tear me down to make yourself feel better because you really hate yourself, which is kind of pathetic when you actually stop and think about it, assuming, of course, you can think, with all that makeup weighing down your head.
Whoa, Lindemann! Town boy! Yeah, I think one of the writers might have had some high school hang-ups. I know, right? This is so
cool.
dumb! What? What do you mean this is so dumb? Wait, which one of us likes it and which one of us don't? I don't know, I thought you knew! Well, it's kind of funny you should ask, because when I was writing the script, I was thinking,
Get out of here,
you
man!
ask me. Man, I hate that guy. Yeah, tell me about it. You're not the one he stabbed in the eye. Your show is fucked up. You know that, right? Anyway, at this party, Gib passes out drunk and faces Freddy herself in her dream, but when another kid tries to rape her in her sleep, a real class act right there, Jason murders them both, stealing Freddy's kill. And to say the least, Freddy is not happy.
She's mine! Mine!
God, I don't remember Freddy being so whiny. No, she's mine. I'm telling your mom. Give me a break. Oh, come on. This is a perfect setup for their conflict. Of course Freddy's gonna get pissed when Jason kills his kids. He's a sick sadist. Now he doesn't get to have the fun he wanted. Whatever. Well, I have a feeling you're gonna like this next part. When Jason advances towards the party, he encounters two drunk guys, one of whom sets him on fire, leading to one of the greatest moments to ever grace a Friday the 13th movie. Okay, that was pretty amazing. I don't care how crazy this is. Jason is supposed to be unstoppable, and this is one of the best cases of that. It's a motherfucking fire Jason rampage. How can you not love that?
Dude, that goalie was pissed about something.
Ha! Okay, pretty funny? Pretty funny. Pretty funny. After that rampage, the town is in utter chaos. The adults in Springwood are arguing about whether this is Freddy or a copycat Jason killer on the loose, and Kruger cruelly murders Mark as a warning to Will and Laurie. So, now it's time for everyone, Laurie, Kia, Lindemann, Ray Without Quiet Rob, Will and the local rookie cop, to figure out how to stop this madness.
It makes sense in a way. I mean, what if Freddy brought Jason back? Because he was too weak to go after us on his own, so he used Jason. I mean, he knew that we'd think it was him, that we'd spread the fear again, and now that it's working, it's like he can't shut Jason back down.
Okay, how can Will possibly reach this conclusion? He was drugged for years after just a couple nightmares about the guy. How can he guess that Freddy is capable of raising Jason from the dead? He doesn't even know Jason, and yet everybody just immediately accepts this theory as fact?
Wait a minute. Freddy died by fire, Jason by water. How can we use that?
By not assuming this is a game of fucking Pokemon, maybe! What is going on here? Well, unlikely method or not, the group figures it all out and goes back to the mental facility to score both the dream-suppressing drug Hypnosil and some tranquilizers, intent on bringing Freddy into the real world in the hopes that Jason will kill him. But of course, totally not Jay has to stop for a smoke.
What the fuck? Nice.
Alright, I'm calling it. The movie's shit. Time to die. Whoa, 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 wait a minute, wait. They haven't fought yet. They haven't fought yet. You want to see them fight, don't you? It better be good. Freddy then possesses Ray, Jay, Freeberg, whatever, and makes him pour the drugs down the drain, only for Jason to show up and murder the cop. Using some of the tranquilizer, Freddy manages to put Jason under, and as Jason kills Freeberg in that same moment, he and Freddy both end up in the dream world. And thus, it's finally time for a fight. And what a fight it is! Freddy absolutely dominates, putting all his dream's abilities on display to trash Jason. And it is fucking rad! You can't really call it a fight if Jason doesn't get to fight back! This is bullshit! Oh, just wait for it, you big baby! Bringing Jason's body along, the gang drives to Camp Crystal Lake to carry out their plan, hoping that Jason will go back home and rest if he wins the fight. And as Laurie enters Jason's dream, well, it's actually fairly interesting.
Jason, please!
Interesting? What's so interesting about this? So Jason fears his drowning. We already knew that. Well, yeah, but it's an interesting contrast, don't you think? That Jason has a somewhat sympathetic backstory while Freddy is just such a sick sadist that he'll torture a mentally handicapped child with his worst memory? I mean, regardless of how you feel about Jason taking an anti-hero role in this movie, they're really trying to play up the differences between the characters, and I really like that. Laurie manages to wake Jason up, but he enters a frenzy and crashes the van, preventing her friends from waking her up, leaving her stuck with Freddy in the dream world. A lot of them flee to a cabin with Jason in hot pursuit, who deeply hurts Lindemann before Kia can carry him off to the woods. When the cabin eventually catches fire in all the chaos, Laurie wakes up and drags Freddy out with her to face a severely pissed off Jason. Oh yeah! Round 2, motherfucker! Lindemann sends Kia off to fetch help, but sadly bleeds out once she leaves him alone. When Kia then sees Freddy coming for Will and Laurie, she decides to distract him with some trash talk, which probably isn't her smartest move to date.
Tell me something. What kind of faggot runs around in a Christmas sweater?
Pretty funny? What do you mean, pretty funny? What, you think sexual orientation slurs are funny now? What? No, of course not. I'm talking about the line as a whole, the Christmas sweater thing, and you know what? Shame. Shame on you. Okay, see, you pulling shit like that, that's why I ended you. Booyah! Nailed the black bitch! Dude! What? Not cool! What? You called her a bitch too! Never mind. The fight rages on like crazy, eventually leading Freddy and Jason to the bridge with Will and Laurie pouring gasoline on it to set it on fire, somehow causing an explosion that sends the two slashers flying into the lake. Freddy manages to return with Jason's machete, ready to kill them off, before Jason impales Freddy once more with his own torn off arm, leaving Laurie free to finish him off.
Welcome to my world, bitch!
So with that, Freddy is dead, Jason peacefully falls into the lake, and Will and Laurie can finally go home. Bullshit! Well then, it was nice catching up, but I think it's about time you went away now. What? Wait, no! I didn't lose! Don't Oh, come on! You're really gonna claim that?
This whole thing is a mess. The characters are either even more stock than most of the canon fodder in all the other sequels put together, or just ungodly annoying. And Freddy's nightmare scenes? A fucking hookah caterpillar and a nose job? Please, it all sucks.
Hey, there are some good nightmare scenes, and most of the Jason stuff is awesome.
And the fights, oh man, the fights! They actually came up with a, for this universe, fairly sensible conflict for the two to battle over, and each of them gets a fight scene where they get to dominate on their home turf. They fill out the last third of the movie, and the fight comes as close to a draw as possible.
I agree that most of the stuff surrounding that kind of sucks, but look at the title! Isn't that what it promises? Isn't that what it delivers? Isn't that what's supposed to be satisfying? That doesn't matter! It was supposed to be great, but it was just like everything else I saw back then, just trash upon trash! But did you have fun? What? Did you have fun? Watching this, I mean. Riffing on the bad parts, enjoying the good parts, cracking jokes, even at the expense of something you really love. Did you have fun doing that? Yes, I did.
Well, that's why we started this, right? Because it was fun. Because we wanted to share what we found with people. Because we wanted others to laugh with us or cringe with us or shudder with us. But at some point we forgot that. It's not that it wasn't fun, but it just became about focusing only on the bad and only in one of many areas we enjoy, rarely sharing any of the good that was there too. That tiny bit of good that is almost always there in just about everything. That's what I wanted to focus on. That's what I wanted to change. And that's why I ended you.
You were never in some kind of bad movie hell. It became a hell of our own making. But if you had even a little bit of fun with this, and with everything else we've done together, then I don't think you can really claim this movie doesn't have any value. And I don't think you can actually bring yourself to harm me. That's... You're right. You're absolutely right. I can't kill you, I think I just wanted a proper chance to sign off. That's all. What's that? I think that means it's time for me to go. For real this time. Yeah, I think so too. But before you go, it is Halloween, so do you want to maybe watch one more? For old time's sake? You know what? Yeah, I think I do. Cause I just found out someone actually made Creepshow 3. I mean, can you believe it? After all those years, someone finally made this thing!
Happy Halloween, boys and ghouls, and thanks a bunch for watching this strange, weird Monster Mash Halloween episode of mine. I hope you had the spookiest of good times with it. If you like my particular brand of madness, please like, comment, share, and subscribe by pressing that delightful red button up there. You can also follow me on social media such as Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Twitch, all of which have links in the description. Now, I'll let you get back to your Halloween stuff. Don't choke on your candy now, and have the best, scariest time possible out there. See you guys next time. Bye!